As Poda Lifestyle and Wellness continues to pursue their mission of providing reduced risk smoking alternatives to the 1.3 billion current smokers in this world, it's additions to the board like former JUUL Canada President Michael Neiderhoff that will make their goal a reality. To speak further on this, we have CEO Ryan Selby. Welcome once again. You're going to touch on the significance of adding Michael to your team, but also how he's going to make that trifecta of the three board members you've recently brought on. My good man, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. Glad to be here. Just more exciting news for us. We announced the addition of Michael Neiderhoff to our strategic board, as well as he's going to play a consulting role as we continue to roll out our product globally. Michael has a huge amount of experience in the regulatory and consumer affairs side, as well as a ton of experience launching products into new markets. Michael loves the Poda product, is a true believer in the potential to deliver potentially reduced risk product to the global population of 1.3 billion smokers. And we're just thrilled to have him joining our already seasoned board of fantastic advisors on our board. I think as we continue to add these talented individuals to our board, it really plays into the strengths that we have as we continue to move forward and expand our operations. I believe we have a fantastic product, and now we're building a fantastic team around our product to bring our product to the masses.
Yeah, and I really appreciate this addition as well, because many people understand and know of JUUL throughout North America, just exploded in the rest of the world. But what's interesting about it is that he's going to be coming and helping with the regulatory side, like you were just saying prior, where when you're launching a new product into a country or into anywhere, it's very, very important you follow the rules and regulations. And unfortunately, right now, JUUL is seeing some of that. And I can imagine it's not just helping you to do what you should be doing, but also helping you not to do what you should not be doing. Is that correct by what Michael's going to be bringing?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it cannot be overstated the importance of avoiding the pitfalls in any kind of regulated market. And JUUL specifically has had their share of challenges as they continue to move forward. It's undeniable the success that they've experienced. They've done a fantastic job rolling their product out, and they have navigated through some difficult times as they have launched their product on a global level. Michael has firsthand experience negotiating and navigating through those issues. And we're just thrilled to have him on our team to help us avoid those pitfalls in advance so that we can do the most strategic rollout possible of our product on a global level.
Yeah, absolutely. I can imagine getting him in a room with Daniel and with John as well and the rest of your team. That's a lot of experience now within the smoking world, and especially in a world where you're bringing new products to market. So very, very excited to see what comes of that in the near future. And also to do that, you obviously need money to be able to do that. You just officially, just very recently, closed your private placement as well, raising, I believe, $4.6 million, I think was the end amount. Can you speak about that a little bit more and what you may be doing with that those funds now that they're in the bank?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, this is another exciting and important milestone for us as we continue to move forward. Obviously, like you said, having a great product and a great team is not enough. You also have to have the capital to deploy it. We announced that we were going to raise $2.45 million. The incoming response was really phenomenal. And I think, $4.6 million is a solid number for us to continue operations and supporting our test market launches into the Chinese and European markets. And as we continue to move forward, we'll be, assessing our financial situation as we continue to expand our operations and expand our capital expenditures. So.
Yeah, and I imagine, like you said, 2.4 and you ended up going to 4.6. Does that now give you a larger ability? I know you've got the pilot program. We spoke about this in our last interview. The pilot program is set to begin overseas. Does this added funds, does this give you an ability to potentially speed or start another pilot program? I know you got to be careful what you say, but is that kind of leading towards that? Hey, we've got more ammo now to be able to use earlier on.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's the whole goal for us, is to have the war chest that we need to support our test launches in the markets that we do our launches in. Obviously, there are a number of things that are required for a successful test launch, and we really want to make sure that we support our market launches in a way to ensure their success and our future growth of operations in each market that we go into.
Very nice and excited for this. And now I just wanted to be able to touch on one thing as well, because we always speak about a recent news release and, touch on that and what it means to your company. But also investors are always curious. What are those milestones? What they should be looking over in the next little while? Your stock has had some great performance over the last couple of weeks. What are those couple of things that investors should be looking for maybe over the next weeks or coming months with your company?
Yeah, that's a great question. And, we have had some fantastic success with our stock over the past weeks and months. I believe that's because investors are really starting to realize the huge blue sky potential that we have with our product. Like you said, there are 1.3 billion smokers currently in the world. We believe our product offers a potentially reduced risk alternative. And we think that we can capture a growing percentage of that smokers market. And so as we continue to move forward, some important milestones to keep watch of, obviously, will be our rollout of our test launch into the Chinese and European markets, as well as continued operational expansion of our team and our on-the-ground operations. So we'll be updating investors as everything happens along the way. Keep your eyes out on podalifestyle.com. Watch this channel, and thanks for your time today.
Absolutely. And for anybody who's curious, you can find it on the CSC, PODA, PODA, and very recently, PODAF on the OTC markets as well. So very, very excited for this, Ryan. And thank you once again for your time. I look forward to bringing you on again, because that means you've got more news for investors. So I look forward to speaking again soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure to be here, and we'll see you again soon.